Hey everyone, I went to Walmart yesterday, or Monday. Today is Wednesday, June the 12th. And uh, we got a couple of things, ice cream and whatever. And on the way up front, I was walking past the fabrics department, and I didn't need anything from fabrics, but I happened to notice they had a big bin, those big baskets, and they're in the middle of the aisle, stuffed with fabric on bolts, $1 a yard. So I'm going to call this video $1 a yard Walmart fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Oh, and update. It's been 4 weeks since my surgery, and I am coming along very well. I still feel a little pain, but that's because I have physical therapy come by and they're making me do all this exercising and, whatever else. By the time they get done with me, I'm a little sore, but that's okay because I do a lot more exercise when they're not here. I'm doing a lot of walking with my walker. I have a walker over here. Right there. And I'm still not allowed to drive. The doctor has not cleared me for driving yet because he wants to hear what the physical therapist has to say about me. So there's not much I can really do. So I found a tote of yarn the other day. And I'm starting to feel restless. So I asked my husband last night, I says, can you get this tote of yarn for me and put it on the couch? And I got him to bend down off of my shelf in here to get one of my crochet notebooks. Those notebooks you get from the Dollar Tree, and those um, plastic envelope type things that you can put stuff in. And remember, I told you that I like the you'll have to look on back one of my videos if you're new, but I get them from the Dollar Tree, and you pull it out just a little bit, and it's got the 3 holes on it that you can put in your notebook. Well, so I got him to pull one of those notebooks out, and right now I'm making myself a purse. And the physical therapist manager or boss or whoever he is came by today to see if it's time to release me. He says, not yet. He says, but he's coming back next week. I've got another week of therapy to go. He says he's coming back next week, and he says if I keep doing like I am now, he will probably end up releasing me. So that'd be good. And then I can start cleaning up my house a little bit, and I can start working in my sewing room. Now, someone asked me one time, she says, can I take a before picture of my sewing room? Well, I don't know if I'm going to get to it because I forget things sometimes. But if you will look, that's my sewing room back there. That's where all my sewing machines are. This box right here, this is Etsy stuff. I have to go through this box, take pictures, and little by little I add stuff in my Etsy shop. But all of this back here, all of that needs to be put away, and that's all of my sewing back that way. So that's what my sewing room looks like right now. And then on this side here is where my fabrics are. And then I've got a shelf over there filled with fabrics and other type of things. So, and then I've got this doorway right here, and it leads into the living room, and I want to put 2 doors there. So that's my plans. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on with this haul. So the first one I got 2 yards. I don't know what 2.78 is, But anyhow, I paid $2.78 for this piece of fabric here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So it's almost 3 yards of fabric. And I wanted to make myself, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to make out of this for myself, but it's going to be for me. I would like to make myself a dress, but I may end up making myself a skirt. I think a skirt would look real pretty out of this. I don't know. I'll have to see. All right. Let me move my keyboard over here so I can put all my fabric up here. Okay, so the next one I got is just a tad over a yard, and it cost me $1.42. I'm just going to tell you what it cost me, because that way you'll get some idea of how much I got. And I got all this fabric I got everything that was on the bolt. And I would like to go back and get some more. So we'll see. But anyhow, this is what this fabric looks like. And so anyhow, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It's such a small piece. I'll probably use it to make something for the craft fair. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so the next bag, this is a big, heavy one. Okay, so I got, now this is in pieces. It was in 3 pieces when they took it off the bolt. So this is, let me get it where you can see it better. Here we go. Isn't that pretty? And it's the Paris theme, because there's the Eiffel Tower right there. So this was 2 yards here. And then this one here was 3/4 of a yard, because it was 75 cents. Well, I don't need to show you because it's the same thing, but, and then this one is also a 1/4 yard. So I paid $3.50 for all this fabric, so I got 3.5 yards. But even though it's in pieces, I can still do something with it. Now, I saw they had the Shopkins, and I went, yay! So I got some Shopkins here, and the assistant manager and then an associate from another department was trying to get all my fabric cut and folded. The assistant manager was doing the cutting and measuring, and the guy from another department, he was folding it. And he was trying to be really careful. I says, don't worry about the folding of my fabric. I says, it's going to go in the washing machine anyhow, because I always wash my fabrics before I use them. And for some reason, I noticed that I just looked like I was getting, like my skin was starting to get dark or something. Alright, so anyhow, here's the Shopkins. And I paid $3.61 for this one. And like I said, everything was $1 a yard. They had some that was $3 and some that was $5. I think the fleece was $3. I can't remember. I was only looking for the $1. I got 6 yards of this anchor fabric. Part of it, which is probably like maybe 1/4 of a yard, I'm going to use to make my daughter a Cricut machine cover. And then I found some Paw Patrol. I was glad to see this. This is almost 2 yards. So I paid $1.97 for this. And then I thought this was real pretty. And this was $1.67. It's called Daisy Dot. Where's my other bag? I have a big Marshall's bag here that I collect bags in, and then I take them to the thrift store. Alrighty, here's another bag here. And I got some more. Oh, is it the same thing? It sure is. Oh, I didn't realize I got 2 of these. Okay, ooh, I've got enough to make a dress and a skirt. Alright, but anyhow, I paid $6.42 for this. So let's say almost 7 yards of this. This I love. This is beautiful. This is almost 6 yards because I paid $5.95 for it, but it's gorgeous. Look at that. I love the butterflies and the dragonflies. I just love the way that the colors blend in with each other. And here's some more Shopkins, and this was in pieces also. And this is 2 yards right here. And then this piece here is almost 4 yards, so I paid $3.97 for this one. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's going to be for my craft fair. Okay, and then one more bag. For all this fabric, I ended up paying with tax $58, but before tax $54. So I was real happy with this. Okay, so then I got this one here, and this is almost 6 yards. It cost me $5.98, but isn't that pretty too? I like that one. Oh, my pile's getting really big over here. Looks like it's going to end up falling. And then I was glad to see this because it's very rare I can find boy fabric. But this is 7 yards right here. Isn't that beautiful? I just love the blues and the browns. And then, oh, I love this one. And see, I don't like black. I'm not into things that have black in it, but if it has pretty colors like this, then, you know, I'll go ahead and get it. This is 2 yards here. And I just love the way that the blues and the pinks and the reds and all mix in with this black. I just love it. And I do believe that is it. So I got 54 yards of fabric for $54 before tax. That is a good deal. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm going to let you go. You have a good day or a good night whenever you're watching this. Please subscribe, click the like channel, leave comments and questions.